Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I wanted to be as comfortable as possible for us to have this conversation. I know that you've been trying everything possible for that hair to grow and it hasn't been growing, and you've done everything. You've crossed your T's, you've dotted your I's, you've used all the products they've suggested to you, yet that hair has refused to grow. Now these are the reasons why your hair might not be growing. Welcome again to my YouTube channel. Thank you for coming back to see my videos, and I know that this video I did it just for you, and I want to say thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed. And if this is your first time coming, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and tell me what you love about this video. And please, suggestions on the kind of videos you want me to make is also, I'm open to that. Thank you for returning back, for my returning subscribers. I love you like I love you, like I love myself. Now let's talk about why your hair is not growing. Number one, you are not moisturizing your hair properly. You are not moisturizing. Moisture is basically water. It's either you're not using water enough on your hair, or you're not using a lot, or you're not using water-based products. These are the two things that you should use. Do not think that oil is the moisture. Oils are not moisture. Sealants, like sealant-based products like shea butter, sherbet butter, are not moisturizing. It's not moisturizing your hair. You're using gels or jelly-like butters, and is not you moisturizing your hair. What moisture basically is water, or using water-based products. These are what moisture is. So you want to put a lot. I'm not saying you should pour water on your hair. Please don't pour water on your hair. That's not what I mean. I don't mean pour water on your hair. I mean spray your hair. Probably have like a spray bottle where you just spray that on your hair. You can now seal with like oils of your choice or like butters, but you have to moisturize your hair. You cannot go and use oil on your hair when you haven't moisturized. This is the water-based moisturizer that I use. I hope you can see it. I use this on my hair, so it's basically liquid. Can you see it's basically liquid? I'm kind of not a fan of KUI, but I love this. This is tea tree and cinnamon leave-in conditioning mist. Tea tree and cinnamon leave-in conditioning mist. I kind of like tea tree. I kind of figured that tea tree works for my hair and it also works for my face. So anytime I see any product that has tea tree, I love to get them. If you want to know like a water-based conditioner, check the ingredients. The ingredients must have water as like 75% of its ingredient must be water. So I use this as my leave-in, as my moisturizer. If I do not want to use the regular water in my spray bottle and just spray it, I use this. So someone might ask me, how often should I moisturize my hair? I say moisturize. It depends on your hair type. If you are a low porosity kind of person, I am low porosity. I tend to moisturize my hair every other day. But if you are high porosity, that means water does not stay in your hair for long. You might want to be moisturizing every day. Someone like me, it takes a while for water to get into my hair, but when it does, it stays. It can stay like to the next day if I don't dry it. So someone like me, I don't moisturize every day. I try to moisturize every other day. Like today, I didn't moisturize because I moisturized yesterday and I could still feel that my hair was still a little bit damp and moisturized from yesterday. So it depends on your hair type that will determine how often you should moisturize. Some people say moisturize morning and night. Well, I realize that when I do that, I have a lot of product buildup on my hair, and my hair tends to be itchy. So I don't moisturize every day because of my hair type. So it's also important that you know your hair type before you use any of those products. Maybe that's why your hair is not growing, because you're using a product that somebody says is working for me. This product makes my hair to grow, and you went to use it. It might not be good for your hair. So that's another reason. Yes, I'm giving you like a second reason, which was not part of my reasons that I wrote down, but yeah, that might be another reason why your hair is not growing. So if your hair is in protective style, you also need to moisturize. Do not think that because you have a braid on, or you have a crochet on, or you have a wig on, your wig on, you shouldn't moisturize your hair. Moisturize your hair. If your hair is in cornrows, anything you make, please moisturize your hair. Just imagine that 4 weeks or 3 weeks you don't drink water. What will happen? You will look very dehydrated, you will look malnourished, you will look sick, and that is exactly what happens to your hair. When you leave your hair in protective styles for like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks without moisturizing, it damages your hair. When you lose that hair, you go and blame your hairdresser, but it's not your hairdresser, it's you that did not do the work. So you also want to moisturize your hair when it is in protective style, and you have to drink a lot of water. When we're talking about moisture, we're talking about drinking in water as well. That will lead me to my next point, which is your hair might not be growing because you're not eating the right foods and you're not maintaining a balanced diet. So eat up. Vitamins, iron are good for hair growth. So ions are essentially bringing blood to your scalp, and the more blood circulation you have, the more your hair will grow. So that's why it's important to have food that is rich in iron and calcium for your hair to grow. Product buildup and oils. I know you're tired of hearing this, but I know that you've been told to put a lot of oils on your hair and products. Use this product, use this product, use this product, your hair will go. Your hair needs to, your scalp needs to breathe, and it's not breathing. That is why it's not growing. Product buildup can stop your hair from growing. A lot of products on your hair or oils can block the hair follicles, and this can prevent your hair from growing. I used to put a lot of product on my hair. I'll be wondering why my hair is not growing, and that also caused me to have dandruff, itchy scalp. When I realized that I had a lot of product, and each time I take out all those products from my hair tends to breathe. My hair seems healthy, my hair is free from dandruff, so I stopped doing a lot of product buildup. Before I used to think, oh, because my hair is flaky, I'm seeing a lot of flakes on my hair, I'm seeing a lot of dandruff because I'm not oiling properly. But when I started oiling and I started doing it too much, I realized that it was causing product buildup and my hair wasn't growing and I had a lot of dandruff. So you want to take it easy when using your product. You want to take it easy when applying those oils on your scalp. So the next reason why your hair might not be growing is because you're using a lot of heat. Can you stop using heat on your hair? Can you stop using blow dryers and straighteners? That's why your hair is not growing. Stop it. Stop it. Stop using blow dryers and heat on your hair. Like, you are damaging your hair. I know it looks beautiful when you stretch that hair, the length, baby girl life, and you're looking all pink and pretty and beautiful, but what it's doing to you that it is damaging your hair, and that is why your hair is not growing. A lot of heat on your hair is damaging the hair. So overexposing your hair to heat can actually cause your hair to damage because it leaves it brittle and it tends to break. That's why it's important that you minimize your use of heat. Now let's talk about your hair care routine. What is your routine like? How often do you deep condition your hair? I did a video on deep conditioning your hair, so you can check it up here. How often do you deep condition your hair? You haven't been deep conditioning your hair a lot. Now it's advisable that you deep condition your hair every 2 weeks. Now somebody might ask me, I have a protective style on, how long do you leave your protective style on? Let's not even talk about protective style, because that's another reason your hair might not be growing, because you keep doing protective styles back and forth. After like 2 weeks you lose it, you do another one. I want to look all fly. That's why your hair is not growing. You are doing a lot of tight protective styles first, and you're not allowing your scalp to breathe. So you're always doing protective styles, and it is making your hair weak and weak. I know that they say that protective styles make your hair grow, but sometimes it's also important that you let your scalp breathe. So take a break from that protective style and allow your scalp to breathe, and stop doing tight protective styles. Stop it. Stop it. Let them not hold your brain while they are making their braids. Why should the hairdresser hold your brain? Like, I want it to be too tight so that it can last. It's a lie. Your hair is in trouble when you do that. The protective style is also important. You want to avoid doing tight protective style. If not, your hair will keep breaking and it will not grow, and you'll be wondering, until the length does I refuse to grow. That's why it's not growing actually. So you want to reduce your protective style and avoid doing tight styles. There are a lot of scalp issues going on in your hair, and that's one of the reasons why your hair is not growing. Scalp issues, having extensions, you're not oiling properly, there's a lot of product on your hair, excessive use of product on your hair. It's not just allowing your hair to breathe. So scalp issues might be another thing. If you want to apply oils, butters on your hair, apply a small amount of gels, butters, all of that, and you don't apply a lot. It's not, that's not what to make your hair grow. Forget that thing that people say, buy this product, apply it morning and night, your hair will grow. Your scalp actually needs to breathe. So that might be why that hair is not growing, because you're doing a lot of giving it, you're overwhelming your scalp. Let me put it that way. You are overwhelming your scalp with a lot of products. Stop using a lot of products. Stop doing trial and error. Stop it. You need to know your hair type. Basically, you need to know your hair type. Do not go and use a product that somebody who has a low porosity is using, and you that have a high porosity, you think that it will work for you, or someone that has a 4C hair, your hair is not 4C, is using, and your hair density is different from another person. Stop trying all the product that has been suggested to you. So you need to know what works for you and stick to your routine. People say it's important that you trim your ends all the time. I came across that. I think it's also true. When you make your hair, when you do like a protective style, and when you're losing it, some amount of your hair will fall off. Do not believe people that say when you use this product you will not have any shed, you will not have any breakage. Your hair tends to fall, but what we are trying to do is to minimize how often or how much your hair falls. I believe that if you try out these things, moisturize properly, avoid heavy extensions on your hair, if you try out these things, you tend to see results on your hair. And like I was saying, if you trim your hair, if you want to trim your hair, do not do it every time. I know that they've told you that you should trim your hair every time, so like because of split ends and all, but because your hair falls off after every protective style and you're trimming it again, how will it grow? How will you see length? You won't see any length because you're trimming and it's breaking well after a protective style. So you want to minimize that by avoid trimming your hair all the time. Avoid trimming your hair all the time. So I'm going to be doing more videos on what you can do for your hair to grow. I love DIYs. I do a lot of DIYs than buying a lot of products. So I've done some DIYs that I've used on my natural hair, and I saw huge significance. I saw a huge difference. So I'm going to be sharing that with you. Our next hair content video is going to be on what you can do to avoid dandruff on your hair. This is something I struggled with, and now I can tell you that I can have my hair without dandruff being on it. I'm going to be sharing with you basically what I did to avoid dandruff and how I took out dandruff completely from my hair. So thank you guys for watching this. This might be a little bit dark. Please manage this video and please bear with me, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel till I come your way next time. Be good and have a wonderful time. Bye.